أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن يدعون من دونه إلا إناثا وإن يدعون إلا شيطانا مريدا لعنه الله وقال لأتخذن من عبادك نصيبا مفروضا. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I recited Surah An-Nisa Ayat number 117 and 118. In these two ayat, Allah tells us about the mushrikeen. So, how they request the statues and idols they made by themselves, and then they bow down before them and request for their demands. So, so Allah said in these two ayat, the first ayat Allah said, in yad'una, these mushrikeen, these people, they are not to call Allah, they are not to worship Allah, but they are to worship, they are to call illa inasa, but they call or they worship women. So, in yad'una min dunihi illa inasa, they worship women except Allah. Wa in yad'una, and they are worshipping only illa shaitanam marida, but shaitan that is rebellious. So they are just to obey the rebellious shaitan. So this way Allah said, these are the people, they are not to worship Allah, but they worship the woman. And they, in fact, they are just to worship the shaitan who is motivating them to do it. Next ayat Allah said, La'anahullah, and Allah has done curse on the devil, on shaitan. So shaitan has been cursed by Allah. Waqala, and shaitan said to Allah, La attakhizanna min ibadika, from your slaves I will indeed take nasibam mafruda, I will take a specific portion. So I will take a fixed portion from your slaves. So shaitan said to Allah. So now we read these two ayat one time more. So Allah said, in yad'una min dunihi illa inasa wa in yad'una illa shaitanam marida la'anahullah wa qala la'attakhizanna min ibadika nasibam mafruda. So they worship women except Allah, and they only worship the rebellious devil. Allah has cursed on shaitan, and shaitan said to Allah, I will in fact take a specific portion from your slaves. Now you have to look in these two ayat, what is the background of this? So the the people who were making partnership with Allah, so polytheist, so they tried their best to make their own statues and idols by themselves, and then they were to bow down before them and request all types of demands of what they had just before them. And they were believing that these statues or these idols, they are in a position to fulfill the demand of themselves. So here Allah said, Illa inasa. Inasa mean but they worship the woman. It means the idols or the statues which they made, so they named the name of those were on the names of women. So they made their name female, like feminine. So this way, if you look in Arab, so in Arab, the name of those were idols. They were Lat, Manat, Azza, Naila. And now this situation is also prevailing in the world and mostly in India. Indian Hindus, they are also mushrik, and they have made their own idols and statues, and they named those statues with female name like Kali Devi, Lakshmi Devi, Durga Devi, Kali Mai, Ganga. So these type of names and maybe others, so they are also with the female names. So this way Allah said, these people, they made their own statues and idols, and then they were giving names them as a woman name, and then they were just to bow down before them and worshipping them and requesting their own demands before them, and this was their worship, and this was their shirk. So this way, Shaitan is the person who denied when Allah said to prostrate before Adam alayhi salam. He said, why I should bow down before Adam alayhi salam? Adam alayhi salam is inferior. I am superior, because Adam alayhi salam, he was made by dust and clay, and I have been made with the fire. And fire is the better than the dust and clay. So this way, how is possible a better person should bow down before the inferior person? So this way I am superior. I'm not in a position to bow down to the inferior. So this way he refused that time. So Allah said, because you have not accepted what I said, this way he became accursed. Accursed means he became away from the mercies of Allah. So that time the Shaitan, so he requested Allah that I want to the time limit. Please give me a time until you have to finish this world. So please make me alive and keep me alive, and whatever I want to do, authorize me to do that. So Allah has accepted his proposal, his dua, and Allah has given him so much time up to the day of judgment, and also Allah authorized him, okay, you can do whatever you want, then you will have to face the consequences of it. What you will do in this world, you will have to face at the day of judgment. And the people who will follow with you, they will also go with you. And that time he said to Allah that I will take a fixed share of the people who are your slaves. So I will try to make them away from your worship, and I will make them astray. I will make them to move away from the real path of Sirat Mustaqim, and you will not find them uh, thankful to you. So you will not find them the sincere in the worship before you. So I will try to take my fixed share from the people. So this way he said to Allah, and then he tried his best. So when he started his journey in this life. So Shaitan is just to motivate the people. He brings idea with persuasion, motivation, or initiation in the minds of the people. We call it like waswasa, like min sharril waswasil khannas allazi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas min al jinnati wan nas. So shaitan is just to bring waswasa, an idea in the mind of the people, and then the people, they are just to feel that is better. So this way to try to follow that one. So this way Shaitan, he tried his best that you have to make the statues, and then you have to worship that one. Because if you look back in the history, the people, they were just to follow some people who were the blessed people of Allah, and then they were just to go before them and request them that they have to request Allah, and the Allah was to accept dua, and their demand was fulfilled. When those people, they died, then they were unable to go for some people. So this way Shaitan made the idea in them that you have to make the picture of those people, like a picture in the form of idols, in the form of statues. They made the statue or the idol of those people, and then they went before that to request for their demand. And this way the this type of idol worship started. So this was the situation which the shaitan motivated in the people's mind, and they tried to follow it, and this way the idol worship started in this world. But you can think now, it is very important to understand in a general knowledge. Just this is the scientific age now. You can see how can be those type of idols who are made by yourself, and how can they give you risk? How can they create a new thing for you, like when you request for your generation, for your children? How is possible they can give you new children? How is possible they can take your diseases and give you health? And how is possible they can take your loss and give you the profit in your business? How is possible they can take your problems and make your life smooth? How is possible they can protect you, and so they are themselves not protected? So when if someone goes to demolish them, so they can't protect themselves. How is possible they can protect you then? So this is general thinking, like you can think now is how is possible they can do it. So when they are unable to do, so then you must be careful. You must understand that they are unable to give you anything, but Allah is the only deity that give you each everything what you want, and Allah knows which thing is better. This way Allah gave you that one. So which thing is not better for you, Allah is not to give you that. So this way Allah is the real worthy of worship, and Allah is one, and Allah has no partner. But Shaitan, he tried his best to make them away from Allah, and to motivated, initiated in their mind, so the love of other than Allah. So this is exactly the shirk, and ashirku zulmun azim. And shirk will take a person into the hellfire, and the person will stay there forever. So one is called shirk fi zat. Shirk fi zat mean like the shirk which is made just for Allah. Like for example, the people at that time who were just to make idols and giving the name to them female names. Naila, Manat, Azza, Lat. So, and then they were thinking that they were believing that these are the astaghfirullah, nauzubillah, these are the wives and daughters of Allah. And these are, so this way they were just to go before them, and they were decorate them with the golden ornaments, and they were just to um, like understanding in their mind and believing that they are able to fulfill their demands. So this was the shirk fi zat with Allah. Same like this, you can see shirk fi sifat, like the shirk in the quality like of Allah. Like we believe that Allah is listening, Allah is hearing, Allah's name is Sami, and they were believing that their idols, they were listening to them also. So this way, whatever they say to them, they listen them, and then they fulfill their demand. So this was the shirk fi sifat. So or you can say shirk with the quality or attributes. So they have done it also. So same like this shirk fil ibadah. What is shirk fil ibadah? Because ibadah mean like bow down before Allah, do sajda before Allah. But these people, they were going before the idols and the statues, and they were just to bow down and do sajda before them and request whatever they want. So this way, this is the part of ibadah, but they were giving this ibadah right not to Allah but to the idol. So this way they were doing idol worship, and that was shirk fil ibadah. So they were doing all three types of shirk: shirk fi zat, shirk fil fi sifat, and shirk fil ibadah. So this way the shaitan was the main person who was motivating them and initiating them and persuading them in order to do it. So this way shaitan said, وَقَالَ لَا أَتَّخِذَنَّ مِنْ إِبَادِكَ نَصِيبًا مَفْرُودًا, that indeed I will take my share, my fixed share from your slaves. He said to Allah that I will take. It means he said I will take the people. Like for example, how the shaitan takes the share. He takes share from your, I gave you example of the time. For example, he take the, because life of a person, the smaller, the bigger unit is the year, then is the life, then year, then month, then hour, then minute, then second. So he said, I will take share from your slaves. So he takes share from the time. You have 24 hours, and 24 hours you have to do like you have to spend time in order for earning, or you have to spend some time in your sleeping and taking rest, and sometime you have to do just for good recreation which is needed for the body exercise or some other good things. But sometime your part of the time, some of the time is taken by shaitan also. How shaitan takes your time? Because when you are playing video game, you are wasting your time. You are playing computer game, video game, some other game. Automatically you are wasting your time, and that wasting of time is just this is a part of your life which is going to shaitan. So this way, and it seems like this, sometime you are going to watch the movie in your TV, or going to cinema, or anywhere. So you spend some of your time to watch that. So that is also your time that has been given by you to shaitan. So shaitan is taking the fixed share, like fixed portion from your time. So same like this, I give you this example. You can get to the like some part of your earning when you go to do work and you get earning, and some part of the earning is also taken by shaitan. How it is taken? Like for example, when you are going to buy a ticket for cinema, for some something, or you are going to buy alcohol, or you are going to buy the something like you're spending money in gambling, or so this is the earning which is going to wrong side, which is not allowed, but you are doing that, so the share of your earning is going to the shaitan. So this way nasibam mafruda mean like the fixed portion which shaitan said I will take from your slaves. So shaitan is taking like this way. Even you are powerful, when you are young person you have power. Sometime with your power you have to do everything good, but sometime with your power you can you do some zulm, or you oppress the people, or you beat the people, or you curse the people, or you abuse the people, or you have to do something which is not good, so you are doing that. So this way, it means you are doing all that which is against the lines of Sharia, against the boundary of Sharia. So this way, that is the time, that is the power, which part of the power you are giving to Shaitan. So you can think now. So similarly, your children, if you are not giving them good understanding, like some type of if you are not giving them like children the education which is Islamic education, you are giving only the worldly education but not ignoring the Islamic education, then how they will spend their life? They will spend their life on the wrong side. So automatically the portion of their life will go against Islam. So that will be like nasibam mafruda, a shaitanic fixed portion. So shaitan will be successful to get that. This way shaitan said, وَقَالَ اللَّهُ أَلَا أَتَّخِذَنَّ مِنْ إِبَادِكَ نَصِيبًا مَفْرُودًا. So that shaitan said, I will surely take a specific portion from your slaves, and the shaitan is taking that. So this way, keep in mind, this is very, even if you are a businessman. So if in your business you are not honest, you are not fulfilling your promise, you are dishonest, you are you are taking bribery, or you are stealing something, or you are decayed person, or you are like mixing like something is pure, you are mixing impurity in that, or you are holding something. So it means what you are doing in your business, you are giving a part to the shaitan. So this is like a shaitan, how he takes the share in your business. You can think like this way. So this way is sometime shaitan try to make in your mind that you are earning yourself, but why you are spending to Allah? So this way, like in Surah Baqarah ayat number 268, Allah said, shaitan make in your mind the fear of spending. Like if you spend, your money will be less with you, and you will be poor person. So this is the idea that brings in mind by shaitan also. So in order not to spend that. So this way this happened like this. So keep in mind, like this is when when shaitan said to Allah that I will stay on the way of your slaves, and from right side, from left side, from forward, from backward, I will attack on them, and you will not find your slaves thankful. And this way Allah said to shaitan, you be away from me, anyone who will follow you, so I will put that person with you in the hellfire at the day of judgment. Keep in mind, shaitan is not to make a person to go astray except those people who are greedy, who are with weak iman, who are with weak intention. So those people are entangled in shaitanic net very quickly. And try to keep on reading Surah Baqarah in your house. So when Holy Prophet ﷺ said, when Surah Baqarah is read in the house, shaitan goes away from that house. And be away from shaitan and try to read أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. So when you will read this, at least you will have a full weapon, that is La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim or A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. These are the weapons against shaitan. When you are feeling the shaitanic attack is coming to you, just recite these one, then automatically shaitan will go away from you. And this way, now in the world, shaitanic influence is so much. They are trying to put haram and halal together. If you go to takeaways, you buy anything for eating, halal, haram is mixed in that mostly. So this way, when haram is going inside your body, iman will go out. So try to eat everything, prepare in your house and eat from there. And similarly, like in LGBT plus, that is other sexual biggest evils which are prevailing in the world now. And be careful also, and try to consolidate yourself with the teachings of Islam and learn Islam, understand and be in the limits of Islam, so that your this life and the life hereafter should be better. Allah give us tawfiq. Ameen.